from the windy city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Segura.
So striding in, Gene Segura, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Bryce Harper now, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. No balls and 1 strike. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike. Set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dino, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's gone 6 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going.
Base hit right there.
Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting on...
Uh-oh, he missed it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. On to first, and the bobble doesn't hurt him as they still get the double play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Slider laid off for a ball. Almora at third with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 7.
First delivery to him on the way, and that's in there for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in now, Zach Eflin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And another foul ball. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is returned. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Philadelphia is on top, 3-0. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's gone 2 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. From the ground. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The second baseman, Daniel.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Segura for 1 on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, still down 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 9 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Descalso is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zagunis is retired, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now the Cubs pitcher, Paul Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
It's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield hitter, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Almora is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hamels, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The first baseman, 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Javier Baez. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
56. Zach.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and one to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's...
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 19th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. The next Cub up, Mart Segunas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the pitcher,
stepping in, Paul Hamels, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
The center fielder.
Sliding into the box, Albert Almora. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And now Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Harper checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. A throw down to first, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Fouled off. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubbies 3. In now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
The first baseman, 44, Anthony.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Now here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Almora has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 is a curveball that misses high.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Rowan Wick enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Sliding in, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And that one is gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Daniel Descalso.
Daniel.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Cole Irvin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Mark Zagunis will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Popped up. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David Bodie.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Montgomery will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 3.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner towards second. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
He's set. Here it comes. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 2 hits in 7 tries. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Hoskins at third with nobody out. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And a high strike there, 0-1. In the air, out to right. Zagunis sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Zagunis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Albert Almora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Into the box now, Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bryant on third with 2 out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains steady at 6-4. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
JT.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle to his right. Descalso. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're up 6-4. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilson Contreras so far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a glove flip for 1 on the first. And that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail it here 6-4. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
He'll be
Phillies,
charged with trying to
the
get on
second baseman,
board leading off the
Cesar
ninth.
Hernandez.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. High pop up. Bryant has a play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 6-4. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 58.
So stepping in, Mark Zagunis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
7, Victor Caratini.
Nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers.
center
And when
fielder,
you're losing, you
number
can't
5,
always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on in any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
To the Cubs, the home baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Caratini at second. Almora at first. 1 gone. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Pat Neshek comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
number 93, Pat Neshek.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And he has some trouble with it.
Boy, D'Lo, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Chicago used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Mike Montgomery gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.